Thank you, Mother.
Okay, so thank you all so much for staying back. Today we'll do our day 20 parikrama. Yesterday we entered Kokilavan, and from Kokilavan, because we saw Yavat Kadam, Yavat, and then from Yavat we'll go to Kokilavan, and we'll see now all the places in Kokilavan today. So we'll seek the blessings of Shri Radha Shyam Sundar, Shri Kaurnitai, Krishna Balaram, Shri Vrinde Devi, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Guru Vargas, and we'll start. So yesterday we ended at Yavat, all the beautiful pastimes. Actually, I was hearing one class, and yesterday one Yavat pastime I just wanted to share with you. So it seems one time Krishna, he just comes, dresses himself like a demigod, and like a demigoddess. And then he will come to Yavat, to the place where, to the house of Radharani. Radharani is with her Sakhis, and Krishna, disguised as a demigoddess, he will keep a crimson red color veil, and then he'll come. And by his presence, like, because he's the supreme personality of Godhead, so like Radharani, when she sees Krishna, like a demigoddess, so she feels so connected and she feels so special. And then she keeps asking, like, who are you? I feel like you're a very close friend of mine. I feel you're the most intimate friend of mine. Who are you? But the Sakhi, like, the demigoddess was not talking. So then she says, oh, I understand. So maybe do you have a husband who is not nice? That's why you're sad and you came here. Is that why you came here? And then he's not, like, demigoddess is not talking. And then she says, I know, I think maybe you have a family like me, like my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, who is always saying something or the other. Is that why you're feeling very sad? Is that why you're not talking? Is that why you came here? And then the demigoddess starts talking. So the goddess says that, no, I am from Swargaloka, and I was hearing a flute sound, and I observed when the flute sound is coming, everybody in the heavenly planets were feeling so ecstatic. And then I noticed, from where is the sound coming? And as I kept on searching and walking down, I realized it's coming from Vrindavan in Vamshivat. So when I looked at Vamshivat, there is this blackish boy, Shyam Sundar, playing the flute. And Radharani, it's not just that he's playing for you. Like you might be thinking like he's very close just to you, but of course, husband. So what happens? So she'll say, not just with you, he's friendly with so many other gopis. Like, why do you want to just stay with this Krishna? You just come, you just leave him, like that. But then immediately Radharani will start defending, like taking Krishna's side and defending, saying, no, I know about Krishna. We both are, like, in that conversation, she'll say, like, we both are different bodies, but same soul. I cannot leave my Krishna and come. And then immediately the demigoddess will say, okay, then immediately you have to call Krishna here. If you can present Krishna in front of me just by your call, then I will believe that you are the most important personality to him. Then immediately, I think Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes this story. Maharaj was explaining, and he mentions that Radharani looked like a yogini, like she closes her eyes and then she meditates. And Krishna, like all the gopis are also now, because they're following Radharani. And meanwhile, suddenly Krishna, who is dressed like a demigoddess, he will just become Krishna now. Then when and then he will call Radharani. No, Lalita Sakhi will open her eyes, and Lalita Sakhi will see, oh Krishna, when did you come? It's so surprise. Oh, that's so nice that you came into you were able to come to Yavat. I think Jatila and Kutila are not there in the house, so you came in the good time, so you don't get any chastisement. Like that they'll say. And then when Radharani said, like, immediately when she calls, Krishna has to come, right? So Krishna has come, and then they were asking, like, where is the demigoddess who came? Where did she go? And none of them were able to answer, like, where she left. And then now Krishna is there here, so they all had spent some time. So Krishna wanted to test Radharani. Like, so now Radharani really passed in the test by just saying, no, I cannot leave Krishna. So that also happened at Yavat. Now from Yavat, we will go to, we are walking and coming to Kokilavan. From Kokilavan, we'll take the path and go to, we'll see Charan Pahadi is also here. Kotravan, Seshasai, Ksheerasagar Kund. So the main thing in Kokilavan, actually what happened, in Kokilavan, we have also seen yesterday Krishna coming like a cuckoo bird, like coming and making sounds like a cuckoo bird. Even one time, like Krishna from this Kokilavan, he makes a lot of sounds like a cuckoo bird. And then Jatila, she will be thinking, I know cuckoos will, make very nice sounds, but this really is very special. So Vishaka Sakhi is coming. She's on the way to come to meet Radharani, and she is also hearing these sounds, and she thinks, because she's smart, she thinks, I think Krishna's hand is there in this sound. So she comes to Yavat and she says to Jatila, Jatila, Dadi, I think she calls. So can we, like, actually Jatila also says, this cookie sound is very different. I have never heard. And she says, can me and Radharani, can we all go and search for that cuckoo bird? And then she agrees. So Radha, Rani, Vishaka, and all the Sakhis, they will go to this Kokilavan, this forest, in search of that cuckoo bird. And then Krishna will be doing sounds like a cuckoo bird, and he'll hold flute in his one hand, and he'll make cup-shaped hands, and he's like coo coo, and all the cuckoo birds and Krishna, like how the choir sings, like with nice harmony and good synchronization. So they all will be singing like that under the training and guidance of Krishna. And then the gopis will come in search of Krishna, and so they'll find Krishna, and Radharani gets to see Krishna. So that happened. Radharani met Krishna in Kokilavan, and it's a very nice, very calm place. And there is a nice lake near the temple, so many trees and so many varieties of birds. I think it's almost 4 kilometer parikrama, Kokilavan. And so as we are entering Kokilavan, so like the main thing, the big, huge DT on the road. So Barsana, Nandagaon, Kokilavan, they're all like on one side. If you go, you can finish off all this parikrama. The other side is Gokul, Raval, Bandirvan, Belvan, Vamshivat. They're all on the one side. So this big Shanidev you will see. Then that means you're entering the temple. Like you can find so much like prashadam, mustard oil. They'll sell all these things so that you can use for worshipping. So many shops are there and we can buy. And this is the deity of Shanidev. So what happens was, one time Nanda Maharaj was planning to do Krishna's birthday. And then knowing that all the demigods will come to have darshan of their Lord. But when Shanidev is coming, Yashodamaya will stop Shanidev. And she will say, because we are all scared of Shani. Up until I came to Krishna consciousness, I was very scared of Shani, Shani Dev, because that's what we hear from childhood. Like Shani is bad, Shani is bad. And for anything, they do Shani Dev puja, Navagraha puja, all these pujas. So Shanidev, what happened? Shanidev will come, and then Yashoda Maya will say, if you come, then everybody will leave. Like they don't want to stay because they don't want to see you or they don't want to have you. So please don't come. Anybody, if we say, will be so disheartened. So Shanidev was also very disheartened. And so Shanidev will be walking down and he will talk to the Lord, saying like, I'm deprived of getting your darshan, but what wrong did I do? I'm just doing the service that you have entrusted on me. But everybody is thinking that I am bad, and he'll feel bad like that. Like, they're very famous temples of Shani Pujas also. And this famous day, they give sesame seeds, so many things. I remember before my marriage, before I was going to job, before my college, for everything, my parents used to take me to Shani Dev. And so Shanidev is feeling bad. And Krishna cannot see his devotees feeling bad. Like how Ashishwar Mahadev didn't get darshan and Krishna gave darshan. So he was feeling bad. So what will Krishna do that night? He will start crying. So he'll start crying loudly, crying, crying, crying. And Yashoda Maya will ask, what happened? And he will say, Maya, I don't feel good. I see ghost. I get bad dreams. Then Yashoda Maya will think, oh, Krishna is not, Krishna is not comfortable. He's getting bad dreams and haunting dreams and nightmares. So next day morning, she will take Krishna with her, and she will go to Shanidev and do Shani Puja for Krishna's protection. So that's how he gave his darshan to Shanidev. So on Saturday, it is said like almost 25,000 people will go and do this Shani Puja, and they use mustard oil. You can see it's nice thick mustard oil. So why they're using mustard oil for Shani Dev is, these are the, so why they use mustard oil is, one time Yamaraj, Hanuman is like very much engrossed in taking the names of Lord Ram, and that time Yamaraj will come, like say Shanidev will come, and Shanidev will say, now Hanuman, tell me, you are great or I am great. Hanuman didn't even care for the challenge. Like, he still, without any disturbance, he was just focusing on his meditation. But Yamaraj was disturbing a lot and challenging. So what will Hanuman do? He, with his tail, with his long tail, he will bind him like with the tail, and Hanuman keeps walking here and there. Like wherever Hanuman is going, Shanidev also has to go, because that he's minded with his tail. So he'll go here, he'll go there, and Shanidev is rolling, and then kind of his body became so sore, and he says, please Hanuman, sorry for disturbing you, sorry for challenging you, please leave me, I feel very sore, please leave me. And then Hanuman, what will he do? Because Shanidev was feeling very painful, he will go get mustard oil and he will massage the body of Shanidev. Mustard oil is very, very good for massage. Even Srila Prabhupada used to have mustard oil massage. So that's why they worship Shanidev with mustard oil. And also one time Shanidev and the Lakshmi ji, they both will go to Narada Muni and ask, like, who is great amongst us? And Narada Muni says, when Shanidev goes, he will say, like, you are great. And when Lakshmi Devi goes, Shanidev will say, no, you are the best. So then when they come outside, they'll be telling, Lakshmi ji will say, Narada Muni said, I am the best. Shanidev says, I am the best. So then they'll ask, like, how is this possible? So Narada Muni will say, Lakshmi, you're best when you're coming in. Everybody wants you. Shanidev, you're the best when you're leaving outside. So that's how Narada Muni gives a judgment. And that has happened. So that is about Kokilavan. Actually, though Kokilavan is the place where Krishna made sounds like cuckoo bird, but it is now more famous for Shanidev temple. Kokilavan means Shanidev temple. And as we are going, we will see the sitting place. So we have deities of the Kokilavan Bihari. And also there is one, this Kund near that. This is a temple, and just like you see everybody bathing in this water. And there is also Hanuman. There is a shrine for Hanuman before you enter the temple. So it's said that you'll take the blessings of Hanuman and then go inside the Shanidev temple. So this Kund is called Ratnakar Kund, and these are the deities. And it is said the Sakhis brought milk from their homes to this Kund. From there, we'll go to the sitting places of Krishna and Balaram. So why they have two different places? So one is Chota and one is Bada. Like Bada is for Balaram, Chota is for Krishna. So just there's one small Dauji temple here. Not very, maybe not most of us know. As I said, Kokilavan means we will think Shanidev temple. So what happens was one day, Krishna being the little kid, younger than Balaram. So what will Krishna do? Krishna will, my Yashoda Maya is dressing, and how the little kids always have complaints on the elder brothers, right? My kids, oh my God, they keep arguing. These days they argue a lot. They keep saying like, I wish you are not my brother. I wish I had a sister like that. So my younger one always complains, Annaya did this, Annaya did that. So Krishna starts talking to Yashoda Maya. Maya, do you know, yesterday Dauji Dada, he killed a donkey, the Dhenukasura. And Yashoda Maya was not very surprised, because she's very confident on Balram, that Balramji is very strong, he can manage. And Balramji overhears Krishna saying that. Balramji kinds of get mad at Krishna, like, how can Krishna complain about me? So he's, without my presence, he's talking about me and complaining. So that's why what happens that Balramji didn't talk to Krishna, and he went and sat on one rock, and Krishna went and sat on another rock. So that's why and it's Dauji's, it is also in black complexion here. So that's why they have two different sitting places. They were kind of little upset with each other. And then, as I said, Sanatan Goswami is very, very well known of all the Goswamis, because he would travel to all the villages and he would ask the villagers, not just philosophy, but he will just ask if there was a cow who just had to give a birth to a calf. He will just ask the owners, like the villagers, oh, did your cow give birth to a calf? Oh, your daughter got married? Did she come back for the festival? Like, how are you? He used to inquire all the whereabouts. So everybody used to feel very connected with Sanatan Goswami, and they all requested, like, because he had that personal connection, they requested if he can stay for some time in this place, and Sanatan Goswami agreed to stay, and he was at this place, at the sitting place of Balaram and Krishna. And then here also there is Charan Pahadi. As you walk, and in the Charan Pahadi, you will find the foot impressions of elephants, animals, peacocks, cows, all the impressions are there. And then as we are going, we'll come to a place called Kosi or Kottawan. So this place, Kosi, is mentioned even Srila Prabhupada's Leelamrit. One time when Srila Prabhupada was in Allahabad, he comes to know that his Guru Maharaj, his Holiness, sorry, why am I saying His Holiness? So Siddhanta Saraswati Swami Maharaj was here at Kosi. And he gets the information, so he comes to see his Guru Maharaj, and then he was giving a series of talks, but there were gaps in between the talks. So in that gaps, there was an announcement. So we'll be going to Sesha Sai temple now. So in that, they were announcing, like, if anybody wants to visit, they can go to Sesha Sai temple and again come back for the evening talk. So then, but Prabhupada will think, Sesha Sai I can see anytime, but I want to spend time with my Guru Maharaj. I want to be in his association. And he stayed back. He didn't go to Sesha Sai. He stayed back here in Kosi. That's what Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj always mentions. Like, Srila Prabhupada was very enthusiastic, and he was very, very, very humble, very enthusiastic to take the instructions of Guru, to meet his Guru. So Srila Prabhupada met his Guru Maharaj here. Kosi, he mentions in Prabhupada's Leelamrit. And then the sweet pastime happened at Kosi. Kosi means, His Grace Dinabandhu Prabhuji explains, Kosi means like, who is this? Like, who is this? So one time what happens, so, and it's also said Nanda Maharaj kept his treasury here at Kosi. So Krishna came and knocked the door. So Radharani just wanted to tease Krishna for some time. So Krishna opens the door and she will ask, Kosi, who is this? And Krishna says, I am Hari. Then she will immediately say, oh my God, you're Hari. That means you're lion. Because in Sanskrit, the meanings change. So Hari means lion. Oh, I'm scared. I cannot open door if you're Hari. Just go back. I don't want to open. And he will say, then she will he will again knock the door. She will say, Kosi, who is this? And Krishna will say, I am Sri Hari. Then she will say, Sri Hari is a monkey. What do I have to do with monkey? The monkey troubles us and steals all our stuff. I don't want to open the door. I don't want to open the door. And again he will say, again he will knock the door. So she will ask, Kosi. He will say, I'm Shama Sundar. So she will say, oh, Sham Sundar, this that monsoon cloud, the black dark cloud. If you rain, everything will mess now. Like, you don't please rain here. Just go away. Just go away. And then he will say, Madhav. So she'll say, oh, Madhav means spring. How come it comes in between winter? It's not possible uh, to come in like winter. Spring cannot come in winter. Why are you coming now? Just leave. He'll say, I'm Madhusudan. Oh, that bumblebee. Bumblebee is always disturbing. So I don't want leave. So finally we'll say, Radharani, I am Krishna. And she'll say, Krishna. Krishna means snake. So why are you here? Like, I don't want any snakes. You just leave. You just leave. Don't come. Don't come. So and then finally Radha Krishna will lose in that with Radharani. And that sweet pastime happened here where Krishna makes different sounds of different animals, and then he just knocks the door of Radharani. And that pastime also happened here at Kosi, which is very close, which is in Kotravan. And then what is Seshasai? So we'll go to Seshasai. So what happens in Seshasai is, so Krishna had to meet gopis. As usual, like how sometimes Krishna goes late, he goes late. Then the gopis were asking, why did you come late? Radharani asks. Then Krishna immediately says, there was Surya Rishi. He was performing tapasya in the yogurt lake. So he was sitting on the edge of the yogurt lake because there is milk ocean, yogurt ocean. So he'll say it became very greasy and he fell in the yogurt ocean. So he was calling for help. And because I am Vishnu, I just went to help. And anyways, I went there. I wanted to seek Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. So I went there. I went there to seek Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. Then the gopis are like, Krishna is again saying one more story. So they don't want to believe, they don't want to believe him. And then Krishna immediately will give a signal to Balaram. And Balaram immediately becomes Sesh, like Ananta Sesh, and Krishna takes the form of Vishnu. And now if you go to Seshasai, you will see like Krishna is resting like Vishnu, and Ananta Sesh is there. And Radharani, Lakshmi ji is her expansion, and she cannot control her emotion, and she will immediately become like Lakshmi ji, and she will sit at the feet of Vishnu, and she will start massaging Vishnu's feet. So that pastime, so that's why we will see. So immediately Radharani jumped and started massaging. So we'll see the same thing there. And if you go to Seshasai, there are so many paintings, and each painting they're used all natural minerals. With natural minerals only, they did all the paintings. And here we will see Kshira Sagara Kund also. So in what happened in Kshira Sagara Kund is, Anita Mataji is saying she remembers playing Knock Knock Door the game. Okay, so then what happened, the DT at Seshasai during the Mughal attack, they put it in this Kshira Sagara Kund. And one time there was one devotee, and he wanted to go to Puri on a walking, like Dandavat Parikrama. So Govardhan is about, I think, 22 kilometers. And doing Dandavat Parikrama takes some time, some days. But imagine to Puri is 1500 kilometers. But he wanted to do Dandavat Parikrama, and he will stop here. And he will get a dream where the DT come, like he gets a voice saying that tomorrow morning when you go to take, he takes bath in the Kshira Sagara Kund. So tomorrow morning when you go to take bath in this kund, just go little deep and you will feel something like a stone. So please call the villages and bring me out. You don't have to go to Puri. I am here. Like I'm not different from Jagannath. So I am here. Why do you want to go all the way there? So you come here. And he will follow the same thing. He will find the hard stuff, call the villages, they'll bring the Seshasai deity outside, and they will establish the worship of Seshasai here. And actually, as I said, Seshasai is also not much known, a very calm place. Kokilavan means they'll say Shanidev temple. So next time if anybody is going, please check for Seshasai temple and please do visit. And here there is one place called Payagram. So it said that in Payagram there used to be one kid, one small boy. He lost his parents at a very young age, and he went to Himalayas for doing his tapasya. And when he was doing, like, he finished his austerities, and then his guru said, go back to Vrindavan, you do your tapasya there, you don't have to come here, stay here. So listening to his guru's instructions, that boy will come back to this place, Kokilavan, and he did his austerities. And one day when he goes to pluck flowers, he will get stuck, same like the Nagaji Baba. He will get stuck, and then Radha and Krishna will personally come and help him to get out of those thorns, and to get make him free of those thorns. So the Lord and Radharani and Krishna personally came here also to help the boy. That also is there in Kokilavan. So that will be the last pastime for us in Kokilavan. From Kokilavan, tomorrow we'll go to Shergha. Thank you all so much. If there are any additions or corrections, please do say. And Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai.
Our grace Padma Sakhi Mataji ki jai. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji, again for a beautiful parikrama.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a beautiful parikrama.
We will
Hare
see
Krishna.
Kokilavan.
Thank you so